Hi, I'm Ryan Parker. I'm a student academic leader at Fed Uni, and I'm here today to talk to you about essay structure. Essay structure is sort of one of those tricky things that you think should be easy, especially after experiencing it at high school, but it turns out not to be, especially in an academic environment. Basically, there are three main elements to essay structure. The first being the introduction, the second being your body, and the third being the conclusion. Now, these are the three main portions that any essay will be broken into. I'll start with the introduction because that seems like the logical place to begin. The introduction, funnily enough, introduces the topic. What you want to do there is start broad and build towards sort of a narrow V shape. I didn't explain that very well. But build towards what's called your thesis statement. Your thesis statement should be the closing line of your introduction. And basically that's one sentence that outlines exactly what you're trying to do in this essay. So if you have a particular topic, let's say you're talking about colonialism and you're going to argue that colonialism was a good thing, then your thesis statement would be, this essay will be arguing that colonialism was overall good, although probably better than that, ideally. So with your introduction, start broad, build into it. If it's on colonialism, you want to start talking about what colonialism is, stuff like that, and then build narrowly until you're right at your thesis statement. That's the idea of an introduction. Give them the overview, build towards it. You should be giving the reader an idea or a general idea of what to expect in the coming essay. Nothing should surprise them after your introduction. Words. Next, onto the body. The body's where the meat of the essay happens. That's where everything really occurs. The body involves typically several paragraphs, unless it's a very brief essay. And in each paragraph, you want to have one major topic to address. Now, once you've got that sorted out, within each paragraph itself, you want to start with what's called your topic sentence, and this outlines exactly what's going to happen in that paragraph, or the topic that the paragraph is going to deal with. And then what you want to do is outline the evidence for it and explain around it. So through the center of the body paragraph, you're actually saying the stuff. That's where you talk about it and argue your case or your point. And then you have what's called a linking sentence. Now the linking sentence is tricky and catches a few people out. The linking sentence needs to lead into the next paragraph, but that doesn't mean it needs to start the next paragraph. You want to make it clear that your current paragraph is ending without actually starting the next topic. You can make it clear what the next topic is going to be, but don't actually start talking about it until your next paragraph. So just quickly again, your body involves topic sentence, talk about the stuff, then your linking sentence. Now there are typically several body paragraphs. They all follow the same format and you want to outline everything in a similar way. And then you'll hit your conclusion, which is the summation of the essay. Your conclusion is sort of the reverse of your introduction. What you do here is you start narrowly and build broadly again. So you typically start a conclusion by restating your thesis statement. All you'll have to do is outline that again. You don't have to state it exactly. In fact, it's better if you don't state it exactly word for word. Try and reword it in another way to say a similar sort of thing. In other words, this is what I just said or just concluded. Then you want to build broader, so broaden the implications of that thesis statement. You've just argued to that point, now show us what it means. That's what you're doing in the rest of the conclusion. So you start narrow in the introduction, then you argue it through the body, and then you broaden back out in the conclusion. Hopefully that makes some sense. An easy way to think about this, the introduction, the body, and the conclusion, is that the introduction tells your reader what you're going to say, your body actually says it, and your conclusion tells them what you actually said. Hopefully that helps you guys. Try not to stress too much and have fun during the semester. Thanks, and see you later.